Good evening and thank you all for coming. My name is James Sise and I'm the Assistant Director of Clinical Services at Envoy Healthcare of Alexandria. Envoy Healthcare of Alexandria is a consulate healthcare management company with more than 200 facilities nationwide. This video is an oral presentation of my strategic plan to the Director of Nursing, Executive Director, Nurse Managers, Vice President of Clinical Operations, and other stakeholders for approval. Until quite recently, our weekly standards of care reports were within the company's threshold. However, in the last 2 months, I have detected a worsening in the weekly standards of care reports, which can have a direct impact on the quality indicators and quality measures, otherwise known as the QIQMs. The last weekly standards of care indicated that the number of facility-acquired pressure ulcers has exceeded the company's 3% threshold. This increase in facility-acquired pressure ulcers has resulted to a number of wound-related infections. What are some of these infections? 1. Some residents have MRSA in the wound, which is methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus, and others with vancomycin resistant enterococcus, otherwise known as VRE. Some of these infections can result to possible adverse reaction, lawsuits for negligence, and wrongful death. And at times, it can also result to an increase in cost of supplies and wound care products. To find out the current state of the overall performance of Envoy Healthcare, a SWOT representing strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis was conducted and indicated an increase of facility-acquired pressure ulcers. The goal and the strategy were recorded on a strategy map where strength can be translated into action. The strategy map represents the key drivers for the success of the plan. Why is it important? It is important because it links the goal to the plan and indicates cause and effects. There are 4 factors that can account for the successful outcomes, such as learning and growth, which provides the knowledge and experience for internal business processes to thrive through building relationship with suppliers so that suppliers can deliver correct supplies and on time. Excellent customer service, like turning and repositioning residents, can be guaranteed. Excellent customer service can lead to satisfaction, and this in turn will increase the rate of admissions and hence an increase in the financial position of the company. This increase in finance will lead to new hires, new technologies, improved employee benefits, and caters for stakeholders' interests. Therefore, the strategic goal of my plan is to position the nursing department to implement policies and practice to decrease facility-acquired pressure ulcers or bed sores below the company's 3% threshold through next year. The objectives in this plan are to develop and implement methods and actions to decrease or prevent an increase in the rate of facility-acquired pressure ulcers. The stakeholders have interest and support the organization. An organization without stakeholders is doomed to fail. Who are the stakeholders? These are the shareholders, or sometimes we say the owners of the company. The employees, such as the executive director, the unit or nurse managers, and the regional vice president of operations. And we have a lot of them. Who are the other stakeholders? These are customers, who are our residents, those who supply us with the materials we need to do our work, Innova Alexandria Hospital, the Board of Nursing, government agencies, and all those who have interest in the company. What are the strategies? To achieve the goal and objectives of this plan. Daily, weekly, and bi-weekly body audits should be reported to the nurse managers, supervisors, and the director of nursing. This must be well documented and reviewed by the wound doctor and other members of the interdisciplinary team. The certified nursing assistants should report all skin impairment conditions observed on residents to the nurse on the unit. Wound rounds will be conducted by the wound care and assessment teams weekly on Wednesday and in the presence of the wound doctor and the medical director. Residents will be turned and repositioned and incontinent care provided with each incontinent episode every 2 hours and as needed to maintain skin integrity. All residents will have pressure relieving mattresses and moisture barrier cream and Heals Up will be used as needed to improve skin condition. Dietary will attend wound care meetings on Wednesdays and will recommend the need for supplements and laboratory studies. Staff development will conduct in-service courses in wound care, staging, and prevention. Information technology will assist and support nursing in computerized wound documentation. MDS will assist nursing in accurate wound documentation, and housekeeping will ensure that rooms on isolation are terminally cleaned after the isolation has been discontinued. If this strategic plan is approved, it will reduce pressure ulcers below 3% or prevent the formation of facility-acquired pressure ulcers. The increase in pressure ulcers, infections, rise in cost of treatment, and litigation for negligence and wrongful death can be prevented. The goal achievements can then be aligned to the mission, providing service with our hearts and hands. Thank you all.